Did he score?
No, he dropped it. There we go. Oh, they got stuff in here, okay? What's Rick biting it for?
Because I almost forgot. But Karma Woods is going to talk about vision boards. So Karma, take it away, girl.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. And for y'all that don't know me, like she said, I'm Carma Woods. I am a superstar director in Christiansburg, Virginia. And if you don't know where that's at, it's like a little bitty town next to Blacksburg, Virginia. If you've heard of Virginia Tech, that's where I basically am. If I have to stop and sneeze, cough, or blow my nose, please forgive me. As she said, I've been under the weather since yesterday morning, just some kind of sinus stuff going on and head stuff, but at least I am COVID negative, so that's good. Whenever we started talking about vision boards, I got really excited and wanted to do this one because this is a team meeting that I normally do with my girls every January. But unfortunately, last year and this year, we did not get to have this in-person meeting because of COVID. Because I normally have all of my team meetings at my house. And since I take care of my 87-year-old mother-in-law, it's not very responsible of me to have 20 or 30 people over for this meeting. So we haven't had one since 2020. And my girl Tara told me that that's the one she still has hanging up in her office. So hopefully she will update it after this call. So how many of you guys, just raise your hand because I know you're muted. How many of you guys have heard of a vision board or a dream board? So most of you have. Okay, awesome. Basically, and if you see me looking over, it's because I'm looking at my notes. I normally don't do notes, but since I'm sick and medicated, I figured I better take notes or I would either forget or I'd get off on a tangent because sometimes I go squirrel and talk about other things. And I still probably will, even with notes. So if I do, I'm sorry. But a vision board basically is a representation of your goals. It can be a mixture of words, phrases, or pictures. And a vision board can be anything you want it to be. Like a lot of people think that a vision board has to be a poster board with a bunch of pictures like glued onto it. Not really. It can be anything you want. My vision board is actually a cork board and I change it out every year. The reason why I do a cork board is because I like to be able to change something if I need to. Plus it works for me. Plus it's really pretty and it hangs in my office and I can just use my little bee tacks to hang it up because my team is bee themed. And so I have all kinds of little bee things. A lot of people even use Post-it notes. My girl Kathy, which I don't see her on here, but her vision board every year, the best way for her to do it is she takes a stack of Post-it notes and she writes quotes and phrases and goals that she wants, and she actually sticks it up on her bathroom mirror. Like her bathroom mirror is like surrounded in all of these quotes and goals, and for her that's the easiest way. So a vision board can be any way you want it to be. Some people like it to be an actual I don't know what you call it, like a tech thing, and they like it to, I'm not tech savvy, so sorry. They like it to be something that's a screensaver on their computer or on their phone. I'm not that type of person. I'm old school and I like it to be hanging. It has pictures of my team on it, it has quotes, it has my goals. And that's how I like to do it. But no way is wrong and no way is right. Any of it works, right? So what you need to do to get started on making your vision board is something that you might not even have really thought about. But I want you, and of course, just take your notes now. You're not going to be making your vision board tonight, but you will be making your vision board before next Sunday. If you want what I have special to mail out to you. And if you don't, that's fine. I'll keep it because I like gifts, even if they're ones I buy myself. So, but whenever you start doing that, I want you to go and I want you to make a list of everything that you've done for your business last year. I want you just to make a list going all the way down. Everything that you've done for your business. Whether it was your follow-up or your customer mail or your VIP mail or your Scentsy Club subscriber mail, whatever it is, I want you to write down everything that you've done for your business in 2021. I was getting ready to say 2020, I'm a year behind. And then I want you to, out from that, I want you to have a couple of columns. If it was beneficial to your business, I want you to put a check mark. If it was not beneficial for your business, put an X. If it's something that you think you need to continue, write down that you need to continue it. The reason why I'm telling you to do this is because this will help you with your vision board. Because with your vision board, it shouldn't only be things that you're wanting to accomplish. It needs to be things that you want to get better at. Amber Birch, I can't mute you, but could you mute your thing because it keeps echoing in my ear? I'm sorry. But that way you'll be able to write on there things that you need to work on or things that you want to keep going. You'll want that on your vision board. So whenever you're making your vision board, I'm trying to find my notes here that I just took, and where did I put them? Here they are. I want you to start thinking of our SMART goals. Remember how we've talked about that before? I know that my team has heard it. I'm sure that everyone else has also. You want your goals on your vision board to be things that go with the SMART method, which are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. You want it to be things that you hope to accomplish in 2022, sorry, Sam, a year behind, or that you plan on working towards. And this can be things for your business, your personal life, your family. All of that is intertwined because with Scentsy, that's the beauty of it. It all works together because this is a family business, right? So you want to make sure that they are the SMART things, the SMART method. When you're understanding your why, it'll help you come up with your goals and your path. So I want you to identify your why. I want you to keep the motivation going strong with that why, because it's got to be a why that really makes you want to get out of bed at night. And you might be saying, well, why? I mean, of the morning, you might be saying, why are we talking about our why when it's a vision board? Because that's what your vision board is for. It's to help you work towards that why. Why are you doing this? Do you want to buy your family a new home? Do you want to take your family to Hawaii? Do you want to quit your full-time job that you absolutely hate? Maybe you want to have enough money so you can buy a new car. Whatever it is, you want to make sure that you have all of this, that your why there, so that you can start visually training yourself to work towards that goal. Okay, now let me go to my next step here. I can't find my notes here. Okay, when you are setting your goals, that'll help you come up with how you're making your vision board and what you want to write down. If it's for your business, you might say things like, I want to promote. But whenever you're saying I want to promote, don't just put on there promote. Promote to what? Do you want to promote to superstar consultant? Do you want to promote to director? Do you want to promote to star director? You want to make sure that it's measurable. And when I say measurable, that's with you saying what title you want to promote to. Because if you just say I want to promote, that's not a measurable goal right there. So you could promote to getting paid at title. That's not really a promotion, but you could say, oh, that's me promoting. No, you have to have a measurable goal there. So you can write down things like promote to director. You want to have $2,000 a month in PRV. You want to reach annual sales award. If it's something for your family, it could be something like I want to save X amount of dollars for my college fund for little Sally. Whatever it is, make sure that you write all of these down before you're starting to make your vision board. You want to make sure that on your vision board, it's also things that'll help keep you motivated and focused. Like on mine, I have things like just silly quotes that I like that make me want to get up and work or make myself or my life better. One of them is always look on the bright side, because I know that we always sometimes forget. We always are like, okay, this is going wrong, that's going wrong, everything's going wrong. But you need to remember that there are things going right. So whenever you have that type of thing up on, always find the silver lining. Exactly, Kelsey. So you have to make sure that you have that type of thing on your vision board also, that way that you always have motivation. You want to visualize what you want. So if you're wanting to buy a new home or build a new home for your family, go through magazines or even get on the computer, find a picture of your dream home, print it out, and slap that puppy up on your vision board. If you want to save $1,000 a month for your savings account for you and your family, find a picture of money, print that off, and slap that up on your vision board. But you want this board to be visual. You want it to be something that sparks joy and makes you happy. And you want to have all of that right up there on your board. Okay. Whenever we're talking about establishing your goals, whenever I said to write down what's working and what's not in your business, the reason I want you to do that is because a lot of people, whenever they're doing their vision boards, they're kind of like what we are right now when we are going through, trying to think of what page I might be on. I'm not really on many Scentsy pages other than the official ones, because most of them I feel are out of compliance, or they are always Debbie Downer, or they're giving wrong information. But I'll just give an example of the one that's popping in mind to me. Like for us directors, we have a what did you share group. And a lot of times when you go through there and you see all of the ideas that other people are doing, you're like, okay, I need to do this one, and I need to do this one, I need to do this one and this one. And the next thing you know, you're overwhelmed. So I want you to realize that you don't need to do everything that everyone else is doing. I don't care if Shonda really rocks at making personalized planners for her leaders. I suck at it. Do I want to be like her? Yes, but I know I can't do that. So I'm not going to put that on my plate. Or I'm not going to be like, I would love for my happy customer mail to be as awesome as Stacey Behringer's, but I just know that that's not something that I'm good at. I'm not crafty. I'm not tech savvy. I mean, I can barely edit a picture to add to my website. Most of the time, I bribe Kelsey to do it for me. I'm just going to be honest. So I don't want you to be setting yourself up for failure on this vision board. That's why I wanted you to make a list of what you've done in your business last year, mark out what didn't work, and throw that aside. What did work, I want you to pick the top three that you want to get better at. Carma sends me graphics and says, we need this. Then I have to edit her. See, that's how I do it. Instead of saying, can you make this for me? I'm like, oh, Kelsey, we need this. Because I know that then she'll go and make it for us without me really having to ask. See, that's true friendship right there. But I want you to find 3 things that worked in your business last year. And when I say work, I don't mean that you were good at. I mean things that you done in your business that gave you a good return, that'll help you reach the goals that you're placing on your vision board. I need more examples of things to write down. What did you mean by more examples of things to write down? Tiffany, I think was who, yeah, Tiffany's who asked that. If you'll type in the chat what you're meaning by that, I'll try to help. But anyway, I want you to take the 3 things in your business that you've done that gave you good PRV, brought you returning customers, helped you book parties, helped you recruit, whatever those 3 things are. And I want you to make sure you add those on your vision board for things for you to keep doing, for the columns to check off for your business. Just write down what you've done for your business and then have a column of if it worked, if it didn't work, and if you want to continue it. That way you'll know how to pick the top 3 that work the best for you. Does that help, Tiffany? Okay, when you get ready to make this vision board, like I said, you can come up with however you want to do it. If you want to do a black poster board, which we have done before many times at my team meetings, we've just used poster boards. Things you did in 2021, customer, yeah, Kelsey answered that. She helped me better. Thank you. But you can do, like I said, the cork board, you can do a magnetic board, you can do Post-it notes, you can do a black poster board. Some people like to make a graphic that they can keep on their computer as their screensaver or on their phone as a screensaver. Whatever that works for you is what I want you to use. And then I want you to start going through, if you're doing it on magnetic board or a cork board like mine or a poster board, you can print off quotes to hang on there. You can print off pictures. You can cut up magazines. I know that whenever we do it as a team meeting, like literally we will have 100 magazines here and we go through and just start cutting out everything. Whenever we were doing one and it was the incentive trip, I used to print off the little whatever emblem they had for that trip and post on there. Like this year, I have the Alaskan cruise ship up there just because that's what we're working towards right now is the cruise. I added that last year to my chart whenever it came out and we started working towards it on August 1st. And so whenever I redone my vision board for this year, I kept it on there because of course it's not over until the end of this month. I have annual mentor on there. I have annual sales on there. Those are things that stay every year because I always want to earn those every year. This year, I say unfortunately, but I don't guess it's really unfortunate. It's awesome. I don't have on there to promote to SSD because I did do that in 2000. So that's not on there, but I have things on there like help my leaders promote to director, help my leaders get paid at title every month. Things like that. So them are the things that you can add on there and have as your goals if you don't have a promotion available to you to promote to, which everyone on here does, except for like me and Jack and Kelsey. So make sure that you set that goal. I have on there that I would like to save $1,000 a month. And I do that really well if I learn to stay off my phone late at night shopping online. And I've actually done really good with that here lately because I have kind of unfollowed all of the little boutiques that I like to shop from because I'm not a shopper. I don't like to shop in person, but I will shop on my phone. I have on there that I want to build my backyard oasis. My backyard, I have a huge patio, but it is not completely done the way that I want it. Gotta find you a Scentsy coffee cup. Oh. I have tons of Scentsy coffee cups, but this one right here is one that my team got me. It says Queen Bee because, of course, I'm the bee. I'm the queen bee of our hive. I have on there to finish my patio, and that's because I want to make it into my little oasis. I'm still waiting on my hot tub that my husband owes me and Shonda from like 3 years ago. So if anyone would like to tag my husband and tell him where he can go find a hot tub, please do that. Because that would look, Shonda's on it right now. There she goes. She's got her phone. She's ready. And I wish I could turn let me see if I can get my vision board off the wall and show you because I was going to take my computer, but I can't, just to give you a visual idea. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see this. Oh, yeah, you can kind of see it. Okay, this is just a big framed cork board that I got it at Michael's, and I love it because I can use my little, you probably can't see them, but they're little bee thumbtacks, and I have pictures of my team on here from different reunions that we went to. I have a bunch of little quotes. I have my list of things that I want to accomplish. So it's just a hodgepodge of stuff. Okay, let me make sure I have met on it. I think I have went over all of my notes. Okay, whenever you're going through this board, I want you to be able to ask yourself a few things also. One, I want you to tell me if you could wish for anything in your life in the year 2022, what would that be? And add that to your vision board. Where do you see yourself a year from now? That is not only, like I said, for your Scentsy title, but that's with your family, with your finances, with your health. If you're someone that wants to lose 100 pounds or lose 20 pounds, put that on there because that is part of your vision for your life. Put that on your board. I also want you to put on there where you see your team in a year. And the reason why I say that is because when we are working our business throughout the year, we want to help our team reach their goals also. And by doing that, it's to help us see where we want our team in a year. A lot of people forget that about their team. A lot of people are all like me, but you have to, as a leader or someone that's wanting to grow the team, you also have to have those arrows out a little bit and think about where you want your team to be in a year. And I like to put that on my vision board. Like on my vision board, I always say that I would like to double my team each year. Yes, sometimes that's accountable, like attainable, and sometimes it might seem like it's not, but I still have it on there because that's still a goal I have every year. And I want you to have a general idea of what you want to put on your vision board by the end of, what is today, Monday? By the end of Wednesday, I want you to know what you would like to put on your vision board. And then by Sunday, I want you to have posted your vision board on your Superstar Directors page. She's going to make an album. So that'll be me, Shonda, Kelsey, or Jack. We will post an album that is called Vision Boards 2022. And as I said, everyone that does that is going to be entered in a drawing, and I'm going to draw and send out a prize that's from me. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I am going to tell you that you're going to want it, because trust me, I like giving good gifts. Okay, I think I have kind of covered everything. Yeah, I covered all of my notes. So now I'm going to open it up, and if you have any questions about your vision board.
I just wanted to add something. You know, I've never done a vision board, so I was excited to hear this tonight from Carma. Or I thought I'd never done a vision board, but y'all, if you will think back to when you were a kid, if you're my age, if you're old school, and you remember waiting on the JCPenney or the Sears catalog to come in the mail to pick out what you wanted for Christmas.
Yep.
Y'all, that is a lot like what a vision board is. Like, you can't wait to get that because you know there's going to be this amazing stuff in there that you have to have in your life. And that's a lot like how I've envisioned this vision board being. You're just going through life and picking out the things that you really want, and you're putting them on that board. So I don't know, that made me think of that, and I thought I'd throw that in there.
Well, that's very much true, because basically that's what your vision board is. Your vision board is your wish list, which is what Christmas was whenever we was a little kid. Well, most of us, some of these people on here are babies, they look like. But you know, some of us old people, which does not include Kelsey because she's the baby of the group, but us old people, you know, used to take our Sears catalog and our JCPenney catalog, and we would circle everything that we wanted, and you would write your name beside it. That way your parents knew that it was you and not your bratty little sister that wanted it. And you know, that's how you would do it. That's basically what your vision board is. Like, everything that I want, my dream, is on that vision board. I always circled the full baby doll sets, and I never got it. Kelsey, you must have been a bad girl if you never got it. Now we know where Carson gets it from. Mom told me they were cheap. That is so funny. Okay, so does anyone have any questions on how to come up with what to put on your vision board, how to make your vision board?
I have a
or anything
question.
they want to. What, Ryan?
The first when we make the list and then we strike through the things that weren't so successful, is that like a pre getting ready for the vision board? Do you want that on there too?
No, you don't have to put that on there. That's just for you to do like legwork to decide what to put on there. And it kind of makes it a visual thing for you. Because I know that whenever I'm a very visual person, and I like to see written out what I'd done for my business for the year prior. And I like to know what worked and what didn't. Because obviously, if mailing out 100 flyers a month to customers didn't work, I don't want you doing that, because that's a waste of your money, a waste of your resources, and a waste of your time. I want you to be doing what actually does work for your business. And then that helps you come up with those 3 things to put on there, because I don't want you to say that you want to improve on your customer mail if your customer mail does not give you any return. Because I know some people that actually was sending out customer mail every month and it never gave them any return. So why keep doing it? Because that's a waste. So it's basically just a thing for you to do. So it'll open up your eyes as to what's working and what's not. And then you'll know what 3 things to really carry forward into 2022. Anybody have anything else or want to share? Or has anyone made a vision board already and they want to share it? What if you only started like 3 months ago? Amber, then the sky is wide open for you. Don't worry about what you've done in 2021 for your business, obviously, because you haven't been, with us that long. But think of 3 things that you would like to try in 2022 for your business. Like a perfect thing, if I was starting all over and someone could tell me 3 things to do for my business, I would say follow up. I would say parties. And when I say parties, I don't mean I'd like to have 3 before May. I mean, I would like to have 3 a month. And recruiting. So if that was 3 things that if I had to tell someone 3 things to do when they started their business, it would definitely be follow up at least two parties a month and at least try to get 2 recruits a month. And that's what I wish someone would have told me in the beginning, because in the beginning, I felt that I shouldn't recruit because I felt like I didn't know everything. But I'm going to give you a secret. I've been doing it 12 years and I still don't know everything. You're never going to know everything. And the moment that you think you know everything is the minute that you're going to fail. You want to know why? Because if you ever think you're the smartest person in the world, you're going nowhere. Okay, let me see what these chat things are. Follow up is my number 1. It works amazing and it lets your customers know you care about them and want them to like and don't like. Yep, very true, Donna. Yes, and maybe a goal for how many samples and recruiting conversations to have. Yes, Jack, that's a perfect one. I always tell one of my girls, I was doing a one-on-one last week, and she asked me how many recruiting conversations I have a month. And I told her that I have as many as it takes. And she said, well, what does that mean? And I said, well, I used to think that having 10 conversations with people in a month about recruiting or joining my team was the right number. But then I found that even with having 10, sometimes you do not get a recruit that month. So now I try to talk to as many people as I can about recruiting. I don't care who they are. I try to always talk about it because you can never have too many recruiting conversations. Okay, let me see if there's any more things in the chat.
You're going to need to put that hot tub back on your vision board because your husband just said, I know.
You're going to have to come and visit and just make him go buy one.
I thought I did.
Yeah. Apparently you didn't do a good enough job because I still don't have it. That's funny. Okay. Anyone else? No? Okay. I need more. Okay, never mind. That was the last one. Okay, then. You sure no one has anything else? And I hope I didn't ramble too much. I took NyQuil about 30 minutes before the call. So I hope I followed my notes. If not, I'm sorry.
Karma, you did awesome.
Thank you, Miss Jack.
I'm excited to see everyone's vision board. I need to completely redo my vision board. I've done a vision board, but it's been probably like 5 or 6 years. A long time.
Yeah.
Everything's changed.
Everything changes. That's like whenever I was talking to Tara earlier and she said that she saw hers hanging up for 2020. I'm like, girl, that needs to change. Because I think in 2020, whenever she done hers, she put on there she wanted to promote the star consultant and she's now a director. So
yeah,
that's one of, like I said, vision boards is one of my favorite things to do. I don't know why. I guess just because they bring me joy and I love to have it hanging in my office, even though it's just a hodgepodge of stuff. I like seeing all the different quotes and the things I want to do. And I'm also a checklist person. So whenever I am able to mark one of those off from the vision board, it really makes me happy.
I love it. And it's powerful too. Like when I want to earn an incentive too, I have things posted in my office. I have my incentive sheet out. I know exactly what I need to do to get it. And so it's powerful. I love it, Karma. Even sick, you look pretty and you did awesome. So we appreciate you tonight.
Thank you.
And I will, this is recorded, so I'm going to upload it tonight and I will post it on our pages so you guys will have it. I will do that right after we get off here. And this will be my first vision board. I love
I
it.
can't wait to see it.
Awesome. All right. Well, you guys go have a good rest of your Monday or Tuesday if you're in another country on here, which I don't see anyone that is, but we hope you have a good week and we will see you next Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.